Oh, this time on this season we'll do keypads. Keypads is going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll be able to do it. Well, all we need is some pictures, which I do have right here. The S list is going to give a list of all the symbols. And if I open this, as you can see, I labeled them as numbers. So all the user has to do is input all the symbols. That is according to what's going on here. So a couple things we're going to do for this. We're going to import two things rather than just one. Java X that swing and import Java.awt. Next we're going to get some private instances. Private image icon. I'll do S table equals new image icon. We're going to type it slist.jpg, which is basically it's going to take this image right here. Also going to call up private JLabel. There we go. Equals new JLabel. Private JFrame. F1 equals new JFrame. And also, last but not least, well, we'll do that later. Basically, this is just going to set up our regular stuff. So when public keypads, when the constructor is built, probably should do it like this. Symbol table. Symbol list. Alright. We're going to set label.setIcon to symbol list, which is our image over there. We're going to set JFrame, F1 dot set layout to new border layout. F1 dot add label, which basically has the icon of symbol list. F1 dot pack, basically pack the window to the smallest section. And that's it. Right. Alright. F1 dot set visible. True. And then I'm going to have a string input equals champagne.show input. Okay. Symbols you have. Alright. So for void public static void, well, actually I can do it up there too. Contain keypads k equals new keypads k dot run. Then f1 dot set visible false after he inputs it. So when we run this, basically, ta-da, we get all the symbols. And we can input all the numbers that we need there. After we finish inputting all the numbers, it will exit out. So after it's finished inputs the thing, I'm going to call an array of convert equals input dot split. I probably should do this. Spaces. There we go. Then we're going to do a for loop for int a equals 0, a is less than convert that length a plus plus. We're going to do an int array of ints of symbols we have equals new int, and it's going to be convert that length. Cool. So we're going to have symbols of AA equals convert equals integer that parse int convert of AA. This will give us a better way of doing it. All right. So there's going to be a couple methods I want to run before I do this. First, I'm going to call private, and the one I want to return is an int. I'm going to call it order, private int order, and it's going to take an int s. Call an int of order equals new int. This new int s length. We're going to return order. Oh, you know what I'm missing here? I know exactly what I'm missing here. Private int double array private int s list equals put brackets there. Now we gotta fit all these numbers in. This is gonna be time taking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least the first one is easy. The next ones are gonna be a little bit harder. So 8, 1, 7, 9, 10, 6, 11. Luckily I've labeled everything here so I can just copy the numbers, but it takes some time doing this. 12, 13, 9, 14, 15, 3, 10. So 12, 13, 9, 14, 15, 3, 10. That looks about right. We have a 16, 17, 18, 5, 14, 11, 19. We have a 20, 19, 18, 21, 17, 22, 23. Last but not least, we have 16, and 8, 24, 25, 20, 26, 27. Hopefully this is right. If any single number is wrong, this could lead into catastrophe. So that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully we won't run into any issues. Hopefully. And we got an intro. And then int best 0 for int AA is less than. How do you like to say this? I like to go by the columns first. It's less than 6. Well, AA equal to 0. AA is less than 6. AA plus plus. We gotta do a triple for loop, which is insane. Int BB equals 0. BB is less than 7 rows. 7 BB plus plus. And then for int CC equals 0. CC is less than 4, which is usually how many symbols there are. CC plus plus. There you go. A triple. So if slist of AA of BB equals S of CC, I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to do best plus plus. I think that's it. So after the row is done, I want to do if best equals 4. After it goes through matching everything in this section right here and sees that, well, this is probably the best row, we're going to have the row equal to AA. And if we wanted to save some time, we can add in a break too. So after we got in a row for int dd equals 0, dd is less than 7, dd plus plus. For int ee equals 0, ee is less than 4, ee plus plus. So we've already managed to get our row. And for this, I'll set this equal to 100. Oh, after I do the row, I might want to reset it back to 0. There we go. So now we're going to compare if we gotta have an int items. Okay. If the slist of dd, well actually of row of dd equals S of EE. We're going to have the order of items equal to just S of EE. Then we're going to items plus plus. Just increases the amount of items we have. So we go to the next part. So basically the order, then when it's finished, it will return us the order. Because the first part is we have to figure out which row is the best. Once we figure out which of these rows, well, technically these are columns, but once we figure out which one of these is the best row, we're going to set that to the row. Then from here on out, we can figure out the order it goes in. Because after I found the best row, we can figure out items. If I did something weird, there we go. We can set the order of things. As they come into the column. And we're going to return the order. So we can do something like this. Symbols equals order symbols. Basically, we're ordering the symbols to see where should we press and whatnot. After we order the symbols, we want to get the images. So we're going to get a string of images equals new string. Of course, it has to be 4. I also can do it to symbols.length, but I'd rather not. So we're going to do private string get images. And all it's going to take is symbols. It's going to take an int of s. String IMA equals new string 4. Return MA. Cool. So, what we gotta do here? Well, for int AA equals 0, A is less than 4, AA plus plus. So we're gonna do a switch of S of A. All right. Case 1. Basically, IMA of AA equals S1.jpg. As you can see, it's these images. These are all separate images. That's S1. S2's over here. That's the A. As you notice, I've labeled them in such order. So if I go to 19, that's the smiley face one. If I go to somewhere like 15, that's the droopy R. I've labeled it like that so that way I'm able to do this. That's how I label these. Alright. I'm going to do a break, I think. Yeah. Now, we got to copy this. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Alright. This is the real tedious part. That's we should get 27 cases because there are in total 27 different symbols. Okay, so let's set these images differently. Now, there, these should all equal to the right symbols that I have up there. And we're going to turn IMA, which basically, this is going to return all the images. Actually, if I really want to, I can do this. Equals get images. We're going to put in symbols. And this should be okay. Alright, after we did that, we got all the image names. So now all I have to do is to put them into the actual images. So we are going to get 4 image icons. Image I1 equals new image icon. It's going to equal the images of 0. Because there's going to be 4 images. There's always going to be 4 images. So this becomes 2, 3, 4. And this becomes 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we have 4 images. Next we're going to need 4 J labels. So J, A, B, E, B, E, L, L1 equals new J label, new J label. We'll copy this 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to set the icons of these 4 labels to the different ones. L1 dot set icon to I1. Do this different times. So 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So I got L1s here, I's over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. After that, we gotta make a J-frame, don't we? J-frame F2 equals new J-frame. J-frame, no, F2 dot set layout new. Instead of border, we're gonna do a grid layout. We gotta do it Let's see, 1, 4. I think that should be good. Then we're going to do an F2 that add I1. Well, L1. Because I don't think it's able to add images. Yeah, L1. We're going to do this a couple more times. So L1, L2, L3, L4. It adds all those images. F2 that pack. To that pack. F2 that set visible. True. J option pane that show message dialog no press the symbols in this order. Then once he says OK, we're going to set F2 visible to false. In retrospect, this should work. Hopefully. So, let's run our game. Forgot to go on Steam. Don't mind some of those things. I don't play some of those games. Trust me about that. Also, I don't know why I have a Twitch thing here. How do I get rid of this? Well, why am I being retarded today? Okay. Don't mind me. There was an update. What? Meh. I don't understand. All right. Keypads. Let's record all these symbols. So we got an H, kitty. I'm trying to draw this as best I can. That stupid thing. And that lightning bolt. Okay, next is the H, curly Q, upside down question mark, star. Next up, yeah, the smiley face with the tongue. Nora. T, a 3, smiley face, upside down question mark, XI, and this thing again. And finally, B3. Black star, smiley face again, and a P. Alright, let's test it out. Yeah, I'll run it 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the first one I have the H, which is 6. Then I have that kitty, which is 5. Lightning bolt is 4. And the thing there's 3. So it should give me 3, 4, 5, 6. Which it did. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That was way too easy for it. Okay. Next we have an H. 6. We have the curly Q, that's a 9. We have the upside down question mark, that's 11. And the white star is 10. Press in this order, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like I got the grid right too, which is cool. I want it that way. Alright. Next up we have the smiley face. It's a 19. Got the 20. Then the TV is, where's the TV? 18. And the 3, 22. So Nora, smiley face, TV, 3. Hopefully I'm recording these right. Okay, 19, upside down question mark is 11. We have the XI, or, well, yeah, XI. That's a 14, and the kitty is 5. So we got the kitty first, the XI 2, upside down question mark 3, sorry, 4. And finally, we have the 3. Having 22, got black star 23, smiley face is 19, and the P is 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go back here. We got the H. Oh wait, no. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So Q's first. Q, then the star, then the H. Question mark. Next we have the menorah, then smiley face, then the TB. Great. Good. Next we have the kitty, then the XI, then question mark kitty. I mean smiley face. Finally we got the smiley face first, then the P, then the 3, 4. It seems to work. I can try it one more time. If I really, well, let's try it one more time. I mean, that was kind of a wide variety of symbols right there. It was kind of wide variety. I didn't see any flat 6s though. Curly Q was there. Just think of other things that possibly couldn't be on the module. And it was there too. That was like the first ones. Alright. XI, TB. Flat 6 is there now. Kitty. Next we have the XI. Oh great. This is the exact same one with just an upside down question mark. Go question mark. Next one is going to be a forward C. I haven't seen backwards C either. So, smiley face. Nora. 3. Next, we have the not equal sign. Okay. Oblongs. We have A, E. I don't know how am I gonna draw this. Just like that. Okay. Finally, we have backwards N. Screwed up on that. Backwards N. Got a not equal sign. An omega. And finally, the menorah again. Alright. Let's see how these things work. So we got xi, that's 14. TB is 18. TB, this flat 6. Where is it? Where's the flat 6? 16. Flat 6 and the kitty is 5. So 6, TB, kitty, star. Okay, same exact thing. 14. No, 8. 14. So xi, TB, upside down question mark now, and then the kitty. So it's gonna be TB first, then the kitty, then the xi, and find backwards question mark. Not much different, just moving the question mark down a step. Alright. Next we have a forward C, 21. The smiley face, 19. The menorah is 20. And the 3 is 22. So it's going to go menorah, smiley face, forward C, then the 3. Next we have the not equal sign. That's a 24. Then the backwards E of the oblong. That's an 8. One with an 8. Then we have the AE. That's a 25. This is all in the last row. AE, and then the menorah. Where's the menorah? 20. So E not equals AE that. Okay. Hopefully I got that right. AE, yeah, okay. Last but not least, we have the 26. This is last row again. We got the not equals, that's a 24. We got the omega, 27. And finally got the menorah again, 20. So we got the not equals, the menorah, 2, the N, and then omega. Oh, let's test it out. Okay, so we're here. Flat 6 is first, the TB, and the kitty. So now here's the same thing, basic stroke, TB, kitty, XI. Then we have the menorah, then the smiley face, and the C3. Next, okay, looks like I did this in order. Over here we got a 1, 2, 3. It's probably easier drawing it on the surface like that than it is drawing it line by line. Cool. Better time. Thank you for all joining me for doing that module. It's a bit tedious doing something like that, showing like, well, what symbol do you want, or what symbols do you have on the module? It's kind of tedious to do because you need labels and buttons and a bunch of things. I'll try and do the paste bin, and for people that might, I say might, with a grain of salt. That might want like the images. Maybe I'll put in a Google Docs. I'll try and see about it. It'll be in a zip file. That's definitely for sure. Until next time, see all you guys later.